driven by a deep love of humanity.
I would say he's like a global citizen.
He gets good things out of people.
He gives people the power to take charge of their own lives.
A very compassionate person.
He's just like, he sees it, he grabs it, he addresses it, and he's like, you know, now you guys take over and do it.
You know, with opportunities comes responsibility.
And outraged by extreme poverty.
Frank and I were both volunteering in New York probably 20 years ago with homeless kids. And over the work we were doing with them, we formed a friendship. And when Frank began Kageno, I was there and he just gave me things to do.
The principles of Kageno, more than helping individuals, is helping a whole community. Kageno has 4 different program areas: access to healthcare, access to education, income generation or conservation of resources. A lot of the meals we provide for school children, for instance, it's their only meal they get a day. You know, if we weren't there, some of them would go several days without eating.
It's just amazing to me that he saw this need and thought, you know, I can probably do this.
Because he thinks beyond his practice in New York City, and he wants to use his life not only to care for the patients here, but to make a meaningful difference in the lives of people all over the world.
And allowing people facing those conditions to leave them behind and to become protagonists themselves in the fight against poverty and injustice. That's a great legacy.
They're learning, they're growing, and they're feeling good, and they will go on, and then they'll take care of the people, other people behind them.
So there's a hope. The fact that there's a school and a lunch program means that there's a hope for the future.
The community is happier, healthier, and a much better position than it was 13 years ago. And it's all because of the work that Frank has done.
I could see 300 little children brushing their teeth. Some of them will be the future leaders of their countries. And Frank got them going.
He sees himself as a partner to people in Kenya and Rwanda. And that's the right way to look at it, which is why the ADA is right to recognize Frank.
His nonstop attitude, and to do that in a very peaceful, compassionate, quiet way. I love Frank for that.
I feel oftentimes, whatever I've given back, I've gotten so much more in return.